Big games, big bets, better drinks. You're listening to Happy Hour Playbook, your guide to the winning side of sports and lifestyle. I'm Chris, and we're officially on air. Let's see what's on the slate today. All right, welcome to the Happy Hour Playbook. My name is Chris.
I'm Wes.
Pull up a chair and have a seat, and let's get started. All right, guys, you know the deal. We're going to start off with our first segment, which is going to be called the Happy Hour Pour. Today, we are pouring this pretty bottle here. It's Dalmore 15, which is a Scotch. Going to range about 120 to 150, depending on where you buy it. We're going to go ahead and take a sip. We got it with ice right now, so we're just going to take a sip.
We're not real.
Yeah, it's how we're going to do it.
I like it. This isn't my first time with it. This was a recommendation from a friend of ours, Sky Wheeler. He got me on this a couple of years ago. I wanted to try some Scotch. Never tried any before. It's a nice smooth drink.
It's very smooth.
It's got good flavor. It smells good. It's easy. It's smooth.
I can definitely
the price point for this one, you can get it in like a 10 or 12 year as well. It's much cheaper, probably $50 or so, but the 15, I guess I was feeling ballsy one day.
It's really good. Some of the taste that come to me, I can definitely taste the vanilla. It says it has a little hint of ginger, which I can tell that. The smell, it says orange marmalade.
I was going to say the caramelized orange kind of.
I can get that. I get that.
I definitely can hear that or hear it. I can taste it.
If
I'm hearing it, there's something definitely wrong, but.
It's the ice.
Yeah.
No, it's a nice, smooth, it kind of lingers. You can definitely feel it.
Yeah, I think it's good.
But it tastes really good.
It's not weak either.
No, it's definitely not weak. And it does have a little nutmeggy.
I can see that.
Yeah, a little bit of nutmeg in it. Tastes really good.
I like the design.
Dude, the bottle is super cool.
Yeah, I mean, rednecks like me, they see the deer and they're like, I'm in.
It's a 12-point stag.
It's a small stag if it's only got 12 points, but, we'll take it. We'll take it.
Yeah, so my score's going to be a 1. It's definitely playoff worthy. Tastes really good, smooth. I can see this being a really good kind of before dinner, even after dinner drink. Kind of sip on it. It's got a good aroma. It's not overly strong to the sense where you're like, oh, I'm only going to drink one of these. I can probably drink 2 or 3 of these.
Oh, for sure.
Smooth.
I like it. I think it's definitely a winter drink. For sure. Like I remember, I think the first time I had it was on New Year's Eve, and I had more than one.
Yeah.
And it was a good night. I mean, it's something that you can continue to drink, and it's not going to cause any I don't feel like any reflux or anything that's coming with it. It's very smooth. I think it's a 1 in my book as well.
Yeah. This is definitely my second Scotch I've ever had. First one was not a good experience. Horrible. I was told
bad friends.
Yes, I was told if you ain't gonna drink, you need to give it back to me, which I ended up giving it back just because it didn't taste well. But this one actually, like I said, tastes good, smooth, hits all the points. Like I said, smoothness. You got that enriched flavor, nice, and it's aged in ex-bourbon barrels, I thought that was a pretty cool fact to learn. But this episode, we got a couple things we're going to go over, some relevant things. First, NFL Combine. That's going to be the big one. That's going on.
Finishing up today.
Yeah, finishing up today. We're also going to go over the NFL Draft, which is coming up, which is going to be exciting. Everybody's looking forward to having some professional football on again. And then we're going to this is going to have to be kind of a reoccurring segment because it's still fresh, but it will be the March Madness.
Yes, just kind of a preview.
We're giving a kind of preview, kind of what is in the air right now with that, but we have to do the selections, which is beginning of March, I think, the second week. I think it's the 15th, right?
So it's going to be, so it starts on the 17th of March.
17th.
So the selection Sunday should be, what is that, the 13th? So I think it's a Wednesday when it starts.
Which is good.
But yeah, I mean, I think, the next couple episodes we're going to have draft coverage. Today we're going to talk a lot about the Combine, draft coverage, and then March Madness, just kind of how things are getting up because now the conference tournaments are getting ready to get started. And I know there's some big heavyweight favorites that are always there. There's a couple teams that are, I kind of want to look at a little bit. I mean, Miami, Ohio is undefeated.
Undefeated. What are 29-0? I
I
think.
believe so, but
think they just
there's
won.
some numbers don't always say everything. So
Yeah, competition. You got to play.
Yeah, definitely want to look into a bunch of that, and I think it's going to do us good to split it up a little bit, because I know I can talk about this damn combine for
for
hours
sure.
probably.
Then we're going to talk about opening night in the MLB. MLB's back. It's going to be great. We've been waiting for baseball.
Rangers,
yeah,
baby.
the Rangers. And then we're going to try to squeeze this in because this is still fresh too. This is going to be NBA playoffs. We don't know anything right now as far as standings, anything like that. Just kind of seeing what the lay of the land looks right now, so we can kind of that's going to be, like I said, another continuing segment that we're going to be going over. But let's get started with the combine, which has been pretty interesting. You have Ohio State. They're putting out a lot of people.
Man. Dude, they have
tons of people in the draft. I mean, in the combine, which is nice. First one, they have the Caleb Downs, Reese. They have Sonny Styles and Carnell Tate. Those are like the top 10 prospects that are going to be.
They have 4 or 5 in the top 10 right now.
Yeah, which is crazy. Crazy. But just from watching it, it started, Wednesday of last week was the first day. Yeah, this week. So yeah, Wednesday of this week.
Just for people who don't know, like the combine is where college athletes get invited to come to Indianapolis, where they are participating in drills. They're interviewing. They're getting measured. It's a big deal when it comes to the draft because everybody wants the numbers. Everybody wants to see how tall Kyler Murray is. Everybody wants to see how fast, CeeDee Lamb is. That kind of thing is what everybody does. I think it's kind of distracting to actual tape, in my opinion. But just kind of how the combine works, there's 300 prospects that are brought in. They do the physical measurements and they do medical exams to make sure that they're not injured, stuff like that. They do on-field workouts, which is the 40-yard dash, vertical shuttles. They do a long jump. They do the bench press. And then they do individual skills type deals, like quarterbacks throw routes, wide receivers run the routes, running backs are doing misdirection type deals, offensive linemen, defensive linemen are doing change of direction. It's a big deal. Kind of one of the things that's interesting is people can choose not to do this stuff, and how that leads to where they're drafted is an interesting story, kind of where to see that.
Yeah, I think last year one of the big people that didn't participate was Shedeur Sanders. That really, I guess, just from his interviews and everything going in the 2025 combine, it left a lot of the owners not really. That's probably why he's not interested in. That could potentially drop.
He's got that swagger, and some people can see that as arrogance. And a lot. I think it spurned a lot of people, and whether that was held against him, I didn't think that he had a whole lot of tape that helped at Colorado, because he was under duress
all the time,
every snap.
Yeah, his offensive line at Colorado was not that great,
not good, and so it's really hard to judge somebody's skill level. I mean, obviously, we've seen him play for a year now, and he's going to be the starter next year.
Oh yeah, he looked really good when he got to
once he got in a rhythm and got to play. Yeah, but I mean, like. And they do the Wonderlic test, which is the intelligence test that they give these players, and quarterbacks are scrutinized on this test. And at one point, C.J. Stroud was said to have had like the lowest score possible, but then he came out and played really good football. I don't understand, like, kind of.
He had one of the best rookie years.
Right. So it's like looking at these scores and numbers from these drafts or these combines. You can get distracted, and it doesn't necessarily make this player better than the other. And I think that's what's hard to be a GM and make these decisions.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people say it's like your job interview on how, on these teams.
They do get to interview.
Yeah, they interview. You get to sit down with the coaching staff. They interview. They ask a bunch of questions. How you're going to fit in with their team and their scheme. But one of the big names, everyone knows Fernando Mendoza, who chose not to participate too.
Will he get the same scrutiny?
Yeah, will he get the same scrutiny as Shedeur? We don't know.
It's not going to happen.
No.
It's a different personality. It's a different personality.
And he's coming off the high of the national championship.
And the Heisman.
So he's got a lot of those accolades that are going to put him a little bit higher than where Shedeur was. But we all know who has the first pick.
Right. And I mean, this is a very weak quarterback draft. So normally, typically in a draft, you're going to see, 3 quarterbacks come off in the first 10 picks. Whether they're the best 10 prospects or not, quarterbacks are getting taken because people are super in a hurry to try to find the next him.
Oh yeah, they want that person to be able to basically plug and play, get into the system and make a difference. But we all know that doesn't work out.
Not every time.
We see what is it, Panthers quarterback? He struggled first year. I think he's shown up and he's played really good. He's
played a lot better this last year. He actually put on some pretty good performances. He's it takes time. I mean, he's
impressed me. He impressed me because, like I said, he wasn't first year rookie like great. They started him.
No, and he gets thrown to the wolves. And if you have 3 or 4 different offensive coordinators in your first couple of years, how are you going to be successful? I mean, and if you're not a student of the game, I mean, it's not going to work.
I guess it happened too to Cam Ward this year. He didn't really have a good team around him.
Right. I mean, you get drafted in the top, you're not necessarily going to a juggernaut.
Yeah.
You kind of want to fall down to like 27 or 28 so you can be drafted behind Lamar or somebody like that where you can learn and kind of get used to the pace of the game, stuff like that. I mean,
those guys got lucky.
Nobody wants to go to Cleveland.
No. But you look at like Aaron Rodgers when he got drafted, he was behind a great quarterback.
Right. But he hated it. I mean,
Lamar was behind a good quarterback. He had Joe Flacco.
Yep.
Just giving them that year to kind of, Jordan Love too. He sat behind Aaron Rodgers.
And he's came, and I mean, you can see a difference in the success of these quarterbacks when they have time.
Yeah. Time to develop, time to see how it's going, the schemes, the pressure, especially practice, getting those first team reps,
Right.
Practicing off season with your top receivers. A lot of these people get invited. They're like, hey, off season, come train with me, just in case that moment comes where there is a change of guard and that you get put into the game. There's no questioning or trying to figure out that person that's running the routes for you. So
I agree. One thing about this combine, it's basically become that these kids are different than kids ever was before. This is 40-yard dash times.
That's crazy.
Defensive backs average 4.44, first all time. Wide receiver 4.44, first all time. Running backs 4.45, first all time. Linebackers 4.55, first all time. Quarterbacks 4.60, second all time. Tight ends 4.63, first all time. I mean, it's the same all the way down in every group. They're the fastest that ever been at a combine as a group.
The top this year was the receiver from Mississippi State, 4.26.
Right, but see, this is where I don't like the numbers because you see 4.26 and you're like, I got to have him.
Oh, yeah.
But then if you look at him compared to, guy from the Chiefs.
Oh, you're talking about the Texas player.
Texas kid, yeah. Ran the 4.26 last year.
Or
4.24.
4.21, I think.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because they measure, not only do they do the 40, they do your 10-yard split.
Oh, they do the split, yep.
And the kid he must be top end speed because his was way slower than the kid from the Chiefs. And I can't
Worthy.
believe that. Yeah, Xavier Worthy. I can't believe I couldn't remember his name.
The guy who impressed me, and I watched this game, let me get down to him, was the Sadiq.
Oh, look at this.
Gosh.
Look what I got pulled up.
4.39. This guy put up some numbers and everything.
I don't know if y'all can see this. Probably not, but this guy is an absolute monster.
Even in the bench press, I have his bench press numbers. And, they're benching 225.
Right. As many reps as they can.
Yeah, he had a 43.5 inch vertical jump. Crazy. He was in the top, in this combine, he was in the top 4 for that.
Yep.
And then he had
tight ends.
Broad jump, which, broad jump is how far they're going to jump forward. 11 feet 1 inch, which
it's a standing jump forward.
Standing jump forward.
No steps.
The top was 11.3, so 2 inches shorter. And then he went and put these numbers up in this bench press, which I'm like 26 reps of 225. 26.
The top did that a while back.
Yeah, the top was the defensive tackle from Kentucky, 37 reps. The defensive tackles, the offensive linemen, they're all going to be a lot bigger than him. But it's just impressive. This guy is
Yeah, I mean,
he showed up.
4.39 faster than Christian McCaffrey, Bijan Robinson, Justin Jefferson. I mean, blazing, and he's bigger. He's 240 pounds. I mean, this is an absolute unit, and I hate where they have him projected to go. Oh my God, I hate it.
Let me check. I got the.
I can tell you.
What is it?
It's gonna be. I think it's the damn Eagles.
Oh, they have him because yes, as a backup to
it's the Eagles.
What's his name?
Dallas Goedert.
Goddard.
He's gonna be probably on his way out.
I
soon.
did see that. That does piss me off.
I do not want that to happen because I do not want to see this guy tearing up Dallas's defense for the next 20 years.
Oh man, he's got some skills.
And I say 20 years because I know I'm gonna have to look at the highlights for 10 years after he retires.
So they got him going 23rd.
Yeah.
Is there any tight ends before him? No, he's the first.
No, he'll be the first tight end.
He's the first tight end.
He'll be the first tight end, and this is a loaded draft.
Dude, they have so many prospects.
But let's get back to the how they showed up at the combine.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Sonny Styles, linebacker, Ohio State, shot up the board.
Yes.
There's predictions of him going second overall or following all the way down to the Cowboys at 12, which would be it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. But I mean, this guy is compared to his athleticism as Megatron, Calvin Johnson.
Oh yeah.
Size, speed, strength, everything. Now he's a linebacker, so that tells you how awesome Calvin Johnson was. But I mean, this combine has been great for him because I don't remember his name coming up much because Arvell Reese was getting so much attention.
They had him going at 7 to the Commanders, which, like I said, moved him up. His combine numbers definitely pushed him up a lot higher than that. And the teams you have before that, we got to talk about Cleveland, Giants, Titans, Cardinals, Jets, and Raiders. So he's moved up, and he's going to be probably top 7.
I'd hate to see him on the Giants too, but I think they're going to go offensive tackle.
That's what I think too. They got that.
They need to. They got their quarterback. They need to protect him.
Yeah. We also have the Caleb Downs, which is the safety from Ohio State.
I have him going as early as second or all the way down to the Cowboys at 12, which I don't think he makes it to 12.
Yeah, they have him predicted at second prior to this.
Right. I don't think the Jets are going to take a safety.
No, they have the Jets actually taking my pick, which number 10 Cincinnati has the pick. I had that Reuben Bain Jr. going to them from Miami.
I think they'll go Reese or Bailey before they do him.
Well, they have him now jumping to the Jets for the second pick, which I've seen in the recent predictions for the draft order. They have him, which would suck for me, but we need some more defensive players.
Dude, let me get to your. We're gonna get into that in a little bit. I got a list that y'all need.
I got,
and it's the same as mine.
Yeah, if you want to give us a top 10 linebacker, I'll take Sonny Styles. Number 10. I'll take.
Crazy.
We need defensive end. We need safeties.
Linebackers were not taken this early in previous years. They just haven't been.
No.
But these guys are just.
Ohio State's got some, and these guys want to stay in the state, so come play for the Cincinnati.
No, they want to come down to the sunshine and the heat. Okay, another guy. I can't pronounce his name. I'm definitely going to butcher this. Is Thieneman, the safety from Oregon. Dude ran a 4.3 5.40, faster than Diggs, Jay Jettas. Athletic ability, vertical is great.
Oh, the Dylan Thieneman.
Yes,
they have him.
He was going
to here,
like
18
right.
To Minnesota.
Which would be a good spot for him.
He'd
be a good spot in Cowboys too. Yeah. Dude, we need all defense.
But would you take him 12 or 20 if he's still there? That's the thing.
No, I don't think you take him at 12. I think there's too much talent ahead of him at that point. But, I mean, safeties don't typically go this early in the draft either. They're usually late first round when they start falling off the board. Now, there's the generational talents. He's not a generational talent. So I'm hoping he would fall back to 20, but I mean we also have 2 cornerbacks that we're looking at 20 that would be needed for us because we have lots of holes.
Yeah, 12. They had the Delane kid from LSU.
Yes. Or
I didn't see how he did for the in the combine, but as far as 12. I think that's a good pick. He did really well this year for the team that he had.
Yeah.
You know, LSU kind of fell apart. But no, it's crazy because you also have the 20th pick, which y'all have you have the kid from Miami, another defensive end.
Right. I don't know much about him.
And that pick came
That's
with
from
the
the
whole.
Jets.
No, that one was from Green Bay. That was the
Green Bay.
whole trade with the Carter and what's the old D's name that plays for Green Bay now? They got torn ACL.
Miles. No. How the hell do I not know his name?
Podcaster.
Yeah, right. Research. I've been sitting in traffic for an hour. Give me a break. I should have been researching more stuff. We're talking about the Cowboys defensive end, right?
The old one that got traded.
He's not that old, but gosh dang, what is his name?
Yeah, definitely went blank too. I can't remember.
I see it. Micah Parsons.
Micah Parsons.
Oh my God.
There we go.
What a
He's been gone for a long time, so
and honestly, I've been a pro for this trade. You can't pay the guy his money, so I was happy with the trade. Thought we could have got more, but not upset with it because
Carter did well.
I mean, it's not even that. It's just like you can't pay everybody, and he wasn't defensive player of the year. He's not reigning sack champion. He's not, he is good. No, don't get me wrong, but he's smaller, so he struggles against the run. Like a Max Crosby or somebody like that who can play both sides. I could see him paying. Myles Garrett obviously is legendary. I mean, those guys, they're not the same. He's not the same as them yet.
I rewatched his 40.
Oh, he's a monster.
Dude, his split, he beat like the top guy. Like this dude is fast.
Oh yeah.
Fast. I'm like, oh my gosh, like this dude is just crazy fast. But my thing, we're getting to the draft a little bit, is the Raiders' potential pick. I think unless they trade down, I think they're going to get Fernando, which
they're going to.
they have Geno.
There's no way they don't.
Yeah, which I don't know, man. I don't know how. Haven't watched a ton of Raiders games, but
Geno didn't even play half the season.
yeah, it's the offensive line. They need some help.
They need a lot of help there.
Running back, it's okay. I don't think Gentry's like the best, but
he's going to be good. He's going to be good for a couple of years. I mean, they only last for a few.
yeah,
but,
good 3 years. That's about it.
I mean, some of them last a little while, but I mean, somebody you draft in the first round, you expect to make it through their rookie contract at least.
But you think you got all these like dual threat quarterbacks in the league. You got your Josh Allens, Lamar Jacksons.
Yeah, but they don't make them like that every time.
I know, but he is a typical pocket passer.
Right.
That's NFL like pocket passer. I'm going to come in, stay in there like Brady. I'm not running, I'm not fast, but I'm going to be able to throw the ball.
Speaking of Brady, that's an all-time combine. I think he ran a 4.28, or I mean a 5.28.
Yeah, super fast.
Man, blazing.
You should seen him that picture that goes around of him with his shirt off.
It's great. It's great.
It's so funny.
It's a different person than he is now.
I'm an athlete. Yeah, he's got a chiseled jawline. He's tan. Dude's athletic now. I'm like, it's a night and day difference. But I think Fernando, he's got to have some type of regiment to help build on that. He's not a big frame guy. He's not this muscular guy. Even when he had that hit during the Ohio State game, that first hit, I thought he was out of the game. But he ended up coming back. His brother came in for one snap, and then he came back in the game and finished. But, I mean, he's got to do some – he's got to have some work done.
You bring IU to an undefeated national championship when nobody ever suspected IU of ever being involved in anything but basketball.
Oh, yeah, basketball. That's all you think about.
There's something there. I mean, he didn't like his Heisman. It's probably one of the weakest Heisman statistically, but I mean, he did what he had to do to win games. And I mean, I saw the comeback against Penn State, which Penn State was down, but I mean, it's going to get him to be the number one pick. It's going to happen. I mean, he's not probably the top 10 best prospect, but he's gonna be a number one overall pick come April. Another person that I think we should keep an eye on is Jeremiah Love.
Oh,
running back, Notre Dame.
Notre Dame
ran a 4.36.
The thing is, those teams
He's so big.
Those teams don't.
There's one team that needs one.
Who?
Kansas City.
I know.
And I don't want him to go there. I don't want him to go.
He did mention that. He said, there's one team that has a great quarterback. I'm like, yes, they have Pachenko. What is the other dude? Hunt.
He's a free agent.
So they do need a running back. Do they?
He would be a good fit, but I think they need offensive line too. I mean,
Yeah.
I think they would be adding to their skill potential, but I mean, you got to protect your quarterback. And if Patrick Mahomes continues to get hurt, I mean, he tears ACL this year?
This time, yeah.
I mean, it's like your Bengals. Burrow is great when he's in the game.
When he's out, team sucks.
It's not good.
Yeah.
So,
But,
I think the Kansas City Chiefs are going to. I think they're going to take him.
Oh yeah, they will. They need.
But he had a great combine. Somebody who didn't have a good combine is Cassius Howell, defensive end, Texas A&M.
Oh. I did see that.
And this is the measurements that get me. And your boy Burrow got cited for having small hands.
Oh,
and that was
held
against him. It's supposed to be a big red flag.
Yeah.
Well, this guy has small arms apparently, and that is apparently a red flag. I seen this guy play.
Well, they said
on
that about
tape, and he was dominant.
They said that about Reuben Bain too. His arms are only like 30 inches long.
Yeah, this guy's 30 and a quarter inches.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's a red flag. But I guess
I'm guessing they're just saying the tackles can get a hold of him and he can't fight off.
Yeah,
these tackles are massive too. They're 6'7", 6'8", and I mean, they're massive. But I don't know, dude. I just saw him light up teams for like half a season this year.
Yeah.
Now he kind of disappeared at the end of the season, but like, man, the tape says otherwise.
Yeah.
But this is where those measurements are they're given such priority sometimes, and it kind of stinks. But maybe he'll fall to the Cowboys. So
let's get into the draft. Location to this year, it's going to be Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah.
So all those Ohio State fans are going to go over there and see if they can yell, scream whenever their players come up. Pittsburgh, though, it's like Pittsburgh, huh? I don't know. I don't see that being a good draft place, but
I don't know what kind of venue are they going to use.
Detroit had a great draft that year. They had it outside. They had their whole little outdoor setup. I thought that was a really good one. So I'm interested to see how Pittsburgh, does the draft.
I'm sure they've got somewhere set up that's going to be very nice. It'd be nice if they do it outside, but it's kind of that rainy time of year too. So I think it's definitely going to be a lot of pressure on Pittsburgh to make the right pick this year.
Oh my gosh, they have him getting the kid from Alabama, the quarterback. So
Ty Simpson.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
He didn't participate in throws either today or during the combine.
They probably already talked to him. Hey, don't worry about it. We got you, brother.
It's weird because from what I'm seeing, he's a second round kind of talent, second day talent. You know who, man? I'm really not a fan of this guy, Carson Beck.
I did see him throw.
Dude.
I heard the commentator actually talking about how big his lower body is. They're like, man, that guy's got massive legs.
He's massive. He's like 6'4", 6'5".
Accurate as
like
fuck.
235, 240.
Dude, he was throwing.
But I mean,
he was accurate as fuck.
He's kind of loose on his long ball is what the kind of the thing is on him. But man, he's a big guy, and he's athletic too. Because at Georgia, he would run the ball. He didn't do much running at Miami, but at Georgia, he ran. And I feel like he's going to sneak his way in somewhere in the maybe early second round or maybe late first if Ty Simpson goes early.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because somebody will panic. Somebody will panic.
And the draft is going to be April 23rd through the 25th. So it's about 2 months. Almost 2 full months away.
Yeah.
So, but it's going to be good.
Close, yeah.
It's going to be good. And like I said, the Buckeyes have 4 top 10 potentially in the draft. So I
have 4 in the top 10.
Yeah.
And even there's another player for them that's going to probably be in the first round that was outstanding as well. I can't remember what his name was.
Oh, was it the defensive tackle, the McDonald kid?
I think so, yeah.
Caden McDonald. Yeah, they have him predicted going to the Chicago Bears, which would be a good spot for them. Chicago, I think that's going to be a person in the playoffs again this year.
We're going to have to keep our eye on things as free agency heats up. There's a lot of good free agents out there, and I'm hoping some of these the Cowboys kind of
the Aubrey decline in his was it $7.5 million?
Yeah, he wants 10. I mean,
he said, "Oh, it was some confusion. It was confusion. Let's re-talk."
I mean, honestly, when you have a team that can't man up and score touchdowns and you settle for 50-yard field goals all the time, he's a weapon.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw it in your fantasy football results. Yeah. He carried you all freaking season.
Yep.
But I mean, if you got to pay $10 million for a weapon that scores more points statistically than, several other star players, like Amon-Ra St. Brown didn't score as many points as him. You think of Amon-Ra St. Brown, that's a first-round pick.
First-round pick.
Like, that's a superstar. He scored almost double the amount of points that he scored last year as a kicker. Now, kickers get a lot of points because of extra points, and then there's more field goals than touchdowns. But
the Kansas City kicker is the top one at $6.4 million a year.
Yeah, and
7.5 is a lot. That's 1.1 million over. But 10,
I know
that's a lot.
Cowboys are in kind of cap hell too right now. So
because I think I was looking, it had the franchise tag. I think tight ends is 15 million.
We're paying
franchise tag.
We tagged Pickens.
All right, now for a quick betting break. If you're cashing tickets with us or you're suffering through another bad bet, make sure you're following the Happy Hour Playbook. Send this to your betting crew, your fantasy group chat, or that friend that swears they got the lock. We talk spreads, parlays, heartbreaks, and heaters, all with a drink in hand. All right, lines checked. Let's get back to it. Wants 10. That's crazy for a kicker.
I agree. I mean, I think they give him maybe more years or maybe an player option or something.
But the Cowboys, they never want to.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
Man, I don't know if they know that.
Yeah, they better. They better pay Pickens. They figure out he wants a contract. That's what he said. He wants a long-term deal.
I mean, he does, and he probably deserves it. I mean, he showed up for us. He was a great number 2 to CD, and when CD was out, he was a number 1. He produced.
It was great.
And, we don't need to be like the Bengals and pay max contracts, and I've heard that he doesn't want a max contract. I've heard that he wants to get paid with some years so that he's got security. And, he didn't act up. He didn't have any of the problems that he's had in Pittsburgh. And maybe because he's on a contract year, who knows? Yeah. But it helps them more cap-wise to pay him than tag him.
Yeah,
and
because you're paying him top dollar for this,
right?
year.
And I've got cap numbers here, but I don't really want to get into them because I think we're going a little bit past on this. But the Cowboys got a lot of work to do. They've already restructured Dak, CD, Tyler Smith to bring up about $66 million worth of room.
Yep.
There's a couple other.
Takes up a third of it right there if you franchise tag them.
It moved up to and it moved up to 301 for the cap this year. And currently, where we were standing before all that rework, we were about 56 million over. Is that bad? Is that bad? I think that's bad.
That is bad. My gosh!
They can restructure deals, and they've already done 2 or 3 with some of those big guys like Dak and CD. They're going to be restructuring some of our defensive end guys, Osa Odigizua, which I love that name.
Yeah, that's
Quentin Williams and Kenny Clark. Restructuring those deals will bring us about 20 more million, I think, is what I read. And then, obviously, if they get Pickens signed, that saves us on the cap because a tag counts against you the full amount.
Yeah.
And, they can kind of rig it ways where they're not getting just beat up that way. But
the Cowboys have some good picks this year. They got 12, 20. That's the first round. Yeah. Then we go into the fourth round. They got the 112th pick. They got in the fifth round 150th pick, and then they have a 177th pick. Then we go into the sixth round. It's 215, and then they have 2 seventh round, which is 221 and then 225.
And I mean, you're reaching in those 6th and 7th rounds. So those picks,
you can get some good people.
You can. If you find one, that's how you win Super Bowls. Is you find producing players in those late rounds. I wish we had some 2nd and 3rd round picks.
Yeah,
I think it may happen. I think if we don't have the player that we want at 20,
you can trade.
I think we're trading back. I think if we don't, whoever we want at 12 isn't worth the value, I think we trade back.
Yeah.
The Cowboys have done a relatively good job in the draft. Now, they haven't done a very good well of producing when it comes to championships, playoffs, and stuff like that. But I think that draft-wise, they have not been terrible at. There's been a lot worse teams at the draft.
30 years.
Yeah.
Coming up. Bengals, we have 10th pick in the first round. We have a 41st pick in the second round, 72 pick in the third round, 110th pick in the fourth round. Then we have a 6th at 187 and 197, and we have a 7th round at 226.
And there's still potential for more of those later round picks to add on because you get compensatory picks for players that are signed.
Yeah, and I know we have Hendrickson that's
free agent.
potentially can.
You have Joseph Asai,
yeah,
Hendrickson, and sample.
Yeah.
All three of your edges.
Sample, yeah.
All three of your defensive edges that start are free agents.
Yeah, and if we get Bain, that's going to be great because we already have Shamar Stewart, who didn't have a great season.
Yeah, he didn't produce, but I mean,
He was out,
he didn't sign. He didn't get the camp that he needed.
missed camp, missed all that. So it all happens, having him learning everything through the season. Then he got hurt for a couple of games, came back. At the end of the year, he did pretty well. He had some hurries, and he had one sack, which sucked, but
How does a good thing for your team suck?
I'm like, one sack. I'm like, I wish he had more.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. You're not saying that sack sucked.
No, that sack
saying
didn't
that
suck. I
number
think it
of
was
sacks
actually against, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was against Detroit, which,
That's fine.
yeah, but
Well, we could keep going on for this. Let's switch it up to March Madness a little bit.
March Madness.
Yeah.
Selection day is March 15th, which is interesting because, like Mr. West said, it's going to start pretty much after that. But we have some teams that are high in. We're going to give some betting odds on the teams that are basically kind of people predicting are going to be favorites to win. First one is going to be the Wolverines. It's plus 370. Second, we got Duke.
That's my Duke.
Plus 450.
I know it's weird. I'm a Texas fan in every sport except really basketball. And this is some of my friends growing up. This is their fault because all of our teams growing up were either powder blue UNC colors or royal blue, that Duke color.
Oh, yeah.
And, man, I just love those teams growing up basically because of colors. And then they actually were great teams. And so I've been a big Dookie for a long time.
Duke's been producing some national championships. They got great players. It's a great team to watch if you want to see.
They've fallen short a few times. I mean, last year I thought they would have had it with Cooper and Conconopple. I mean, those are two superstars in the NBA right now. And
he's burned me.
Yeah. With your bet.
Bastard.
He got me. He got you with free throws.
Yeah. No free. He's averaging 4 free throws a game and he gets 0. I'm like, really, bro? No attempts, nothing.
Can't get fouled when you're shooting from 35 feet.
Exactly. The third favorite to win is going to be the Arizona Wildcats at plus 500. And then we have the defending champions, Florida, at plus 1,000.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like there's always one team that just gets hot. I know last year it seemed like, ACC is kind of one of those measuring sticks, it seems like, for college basketball. And NC State went on a ridiculous run in the ACC tournament. And that transitioned into the NCAA tournament.
Yeah.
And they made a good run for somebody that was, not even considered before that conference tournament. And, we have always the sleepers, and this is what the beauty is.
Oh, my God.
This is the beauty of March
Sleepers,
Madness, man.
You got the Cinderella stories. Yeah. It's crazy. So I have a couple, and then I'll let Wes tell you. So we have the Princeton Tigers. If they win the Ivy League championship, then they can move in. That's plus 60,000 to win.
Yeah. You don't put any money on that.
Yeah, don't put money on that. Then you have Grand Canyon at plus 50,000.
The Antelopes.
And then you have High Point Panthers at plus 20,000.
Yeah, these don't sound like great bets to make.
No. If they got to make it, that's the thing. It's still early, so you still have to win your conference and do all that and move up.
But it happens. I mean, we saw Florida Gulf Coast a couple years ago made a great run. Who was it last year that made a great run? I can't think of it.
Somebody make it to the
it was like
16
Elite 8 or something.
Yeah.
But they were not even supposed to be in the tournament. It may have been NC State. But, I mean, it's just so exciting to watch these small schools get a measuring stick with their conference tournaments, and then all of a sudden they sneak in and, they take somebody for granted like Purdue did a couple years ago as the number 1 overall seed, loses in the first round. That doesn't happen. And they did it, and it was awesome. Except that I picked them to make it further. But, that's the beauty of this tournament. I can't wait. I mean, I know we do. I always set up a bracket league for us and at work, and we get participation from everybody, from people who are in their 60s and 70s to, people who don't even know what basketball is, and everybody has a good time with it. And I never win, but I feel like I should. I feel like it should come to me one of these days as much as I watch this crap.
But we did mention earlier the team, Miami, Ohio,
currently undefeated.
29-0.
Yep, currently undefeated.
Which is interesting.
So competition is what a lot of people are looking at when they're talking about them. They have a couple wins against teams that were beat by like D2 teams.
Okay.
So like I forget which team they beat, but they beat them by 2 points. But a D2 team beat them by like 8. So it's kind of hard to measure how good they're going to be. But also winning is winning.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. Going 23-0 or whatever they are right now is ridiculous.
Yeah, it is
know
crazy. It's
we
a
talk
crazy
about it,
feat in
'cause,
college football. I mean, college basketball.
In basketball in general. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm looking at like, I love sports. So obviously, my son plays high school basketball, and, I can go watch kids I don't even know play just because I like the sport so much. And, his freshman year has been great. They have a great class of kids over at Forney High School that are coming up. The A team is probably one of the better teams that I've seen in person play as a group, freshmen.
Yeah.
My son, his team, they only lost 4 games, I think, total all year. And 3 of those games were by less than 3 points. I mean, they should have literally only lost 1 game. And that game, they got blown out, but it was their fault. They came back and blew that team out the next time they played them. That was just a mental game for sure. But, hearing there's another local school, Crandall, down the road from us. Their freshman team went 24-0.
Wow.
Dude, 24-0.
That's hard.
Kidding me? Dude, it's hard to not lose, even when you're very good. And I mean, I don't care who you're playing. I mean, they're a little bit smaller school than my son's school, but still, I mean, it's crazy. But that's the beauty of basketball, man. You never know. Every day of the week, our varsity at Forney beat the district champion one time. That team went on to play in the playoffs. We beat almost every playoff team at least once, and we didn't make the playoffs. That's how close these games can be. I mean, it's crazy, and then they're so much fun to watch. I know our varsity coach is really active. He really fights for his kids, and it's an active game. I like it when kids are hustling and diving for balls and stuff. I mean, that's the kind of coaches that I like, and that's how I grew up.
Yeah.
But it's so much fun to watch, and that's college basketball. These small schools, they want to get in. They want to upset somebody. I wish they could get a home game so that their crowds could get into it, because that's the beauty of things too.
Yeah, your crowd's backing you up, yelling,
Man, that's
screaming.
so much fun.
We can say that all those guys are
You know any retired war heroes?
war heroes.
War heroes, man. I mean, I am the hometown hero, basically.
Oh, yeah.
So, it is what it is. But I know my buddies, when we grew up, we didn't win in anything but basketball and baseball. A huge football guy. We had a great basketball team, and I regret not finishing out my stint with them our senior year, because they went like 4 or 5 rounds in the playoffs. It was awesome.
Nice.
But like when we were at games in our gym, small town, crowds into it. There's kids getting in trouble, I'm sure, for yelling obscenities, but like they're just into the game and they're celebrating our team and cheering them on. And
that's nice. Get you pumped up. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can see it on TV too. A lot of these schools do the same thing, and it's awesome. I love the student sections. I think that's really cool.
All right. We're going to close out that segment. I'm going to give my prediction. I think either Duke or Michigan's going to win it. Those teams are...
Way to pick the top 2.
It's hard. It's hard not to pick them. I'm like, it's...
Oh, for sure. I'm going Duke. I think Cameron Boozer has an I think he has an all-time tournament, and I think they sweep their way all the way up.
And it depends on where they're put, like on the bracket. Like, too. Like,
I think
once it comes
they'll
out,
end up being the number 1 overall seed. They're going to win the ACC tournament. They'll be the number 1 overall seed. They just blew out Virginia the other night. Virginia is number 11.
I'm excited to see the where they put everybody, so we can actually physically see this bracket and kind of figure out where
the mesh
everything's
points.
at. Yeah, because it's competitive. Like I said, some people are on a winning streak. Like you have a Miami, Ohio come in, and they got them going against somebody like they're on a roll. They have that confidence, that swagger. Like
they're dangerous.
It's dangerous, and they can continue that momentum throughout the tournament. So, but just being able to see where everybody sits, how it's going to play out, and actually filling out a bracket and going from there, I think it's going to be interesting.
No, I think it's going to be awesome. I'm ready for it. I mean, I'd love to be in Vegas when this stuff happens, but obviously I have to go to work every day, so that's probably not going to happen. But
send your sponsorships.
Yeah, please send them.
We can do this more often.
But no, I think it's gonna be awesome. I'm ready to see it. The conference tournaments are about to get started here soon, and it's gonna be a lot of fun.
All right, we're gonna move into our next segment, which is gonna be the MLB opening night.
My time. Baby.
It's interesting. I don't know if they're pulling off some stuff from the NFL and getting more streaming services. So we got the MLB, which you can already pay for to watch baseball games. The NFL this year is Amazon, Netflix hosting the Christmas games. You've got Peacock, all these different, streaming apps.
I don't like it. I want it to be. I want it to be my commentators that I normally like. Even the ones I hate are better than some of these new ones. But I want Channel 4, Channel 5, Channel 8, and Channel 11.
Well, everybody wants their finger in the pie.
Oh, of course.
And
of course. It's a business.
Netflix is going to be hosting the first game on its opening night.
Yep.
And that's going to be the Yankees versus the Giants at Oracle Park.
Should be a good game.
It should be a good game. It's going to be on Netflix. So you're going to have a whole different commentating staff for that, which is going to be interesting. But one thing, like we were talking about is these streaming services. Everyone's got like 5 or 6 that we have to watch these football games or these basketball games or hockey games like Victory. You got Netflix, you've got Paramount for MMA. Now you got all these streaming apps for all these sports. It's like when you could watch it on regular TV for nothing. Remember when they used to have the little rabbit ear antennas? You could just watch it over there. Now you have to have all these streaming apps. You're paying $100-$200 just in streaming apps just to watch it for that short amount of time for the season. And coming out of pocket, it's like crazy. I'm like, you're paying another company now, Netflix, if you don't already have Netflix. Some people don't. Now you're paying it to watch.
Dude, kids are so spoiled nowadays.
Oh, I know.
They're so mad when one commercial comes on.
I know. I'm like,
they have TiVo and everything now. Like we used to have to run to the bathroom or something just to make it back for the start of the game or, whatever TV show you're following. Like we didn't watch much TV shows for me when I was growing up, but like, if you didn't come back in time for the game to start, you missed it. You didn't get the rewind and all that kind of stuff. I mean, it's crazy, but I mean, that's just the way the world is going. They're going to streaming. MLB is dabbling in it a little bit more this year than they have. I'm ready for the robot umps. I'm ready for that to start getting fired up. Umpiring is an art, and those guys in the MLB are crazy good. But there has to be a checkpoint system at some point. I mean, we have.
No one's going to question a robot.
Well, I mean, we have review in football. We have review in basketball. Yeah. There's no reason that batters shouldn't be able to challenge a called strike because we have some umpires that they are whatever that button you pushed a while ago. They are
full.
Yes, full. And since then they've been retired because I think they saw their end coming. But I mean, some of them are just awful, but some of them are exact. I mean, I've umpired a lot of games in baseball, and it's definitely hard. I mean, I was a catcher. I caught behind the plate.
He still catches.
No, catch these, man. About to get beat up over here, but catch these hands. Now, for real though, it's extremely hard, and they're pinpoint accuracy. And you're talking about pitchers throwing over 100. I mean,
oh yeah.
Back in the '90s, there was only like a couple guys that could throw over 100, and that was so exciting. Now everybody does, and the starting pitchers throw over 100. I mean, our Jacob deGrom he's a machine. Yeah. I mean, it's unreal how good these guys are, and it's unreal how good the umpires are. But I think that's going to be an awesome opening night. New York and San Fran; those are staple teams. Our team is going to be opening up at Philly, and
Philly.
Philly's a good team. That's going to be a good measuring stick for our top 3 of the rotation. I think that's going to be a good spot. Philly was a playoff team last year. We were not. We had a lot of injuries last year, and it's going to be a big year for us. We're going to have to overcome some obstacles. To be relevant. We got the pitching staff, I feel like, in the starting rotation. Our bullpen is definitely a big question spot. Jack Leiter took a big step last year. I think he's going to be, taking that next step this year and being a good, reliable starter. I wish they would go to a 6-man rotation to save some arm wear on some of our guys that's had surgeries before. But they open with Philly and then Baltimore. Baltimore's a great young team that's probably going to be a playoff team this year as well.
Oh, yeah.
So tough schedule starting out, and then we have our home opener on April 3rd.
I know, it feels so far away from...
I know. It's like, man, opening day, it's like, I want to go, but I can't go to Philly.
I know.
But Cincinnati's coming into town.
The Reds.
They have Ellie De La Cruz, who's a generational talent. If you've never watched him play, you need to watch the game just for him. I mean, he's absolutely amazing. He's a stud. Is
there any bad blood though?
No.
Adolis?
No.
Come on, man. He won us the World Series.
Yeah, he did, and we gave him a 2-year contract for it afterwards. Even though he was not great after that World Championship Series, and we'll ever be in debt to him. But it's still a business. You can't rely on past experiences in this sport. You have to go with what you're giving me now, and he still got paid, and he got paid to go there. So I mean, he can't be upset.
I do hate that the game's so early. It's at 4:15. I don't know if that's Eastern Standard, but we're still going to be in work, so that's what sucks.
Speak for yourself.
I like watching.
I gotta get my PTO request in.
I know, right?
Be at the bar.
OTB.
Yes. Prepare the others. That's gonna be great. Baseball season. A lot of people don't like baseball. They implemented the timer.
So much better,
dude. They implemented the timer. It's cut
it.
Games down by an hour.
I love going. Where did we go to? I went to
3 or 4 games last year.
Yeah, I think I went to 4.
We had a great time, man. I mean, we had a blast every time. Texas has a really good setup with Texas Live right next to the stadium.
Oh my gosh, it's so much fun.
I mean, we get to have a little fun pregame there, and then we can get out of there pretty quickly.
Daddy, chill.
Giving too much information out, man. You're gonna have everybody over there now.
Hey, man, let's go. Come on, support your Rangers. They're gonna have a chance this year. It's gonna be a slim chance. They're gonna have to sneak in.
But they put a good show on.
Yeah, Seattle's gonna be a title contender, and we're gonna have to battle them all year, but. Oakland's always, nasty with whatever rookies they can get to produce for no money. And, I mean, it's true. And they do. They figure it out. That money ball works. But, the Angels are going to be down, so we don't have any troubles with them. But there's opportunity there with our starting pitching. There's no reason we shouldn't be in the chase.
Oh yeah, they got young pitchers, good pitchers,
yep.
People that can put some
couple veterans.
Up, so
I feel like if we are below, a couple games, 5 to 10 games below 500 by the deadline, we're probably selling. Our number 1 prospect is hurt right now. He just had surgery.
Yeah, I remember you said that.
Yeah, he's the number 5 prospect in baseball.
Did you get Tommy John, right?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't reconstructive, but he's still going to be out about 6 months. I watched this kid play. I mean, you go to a AA game or a minor league game, and you know who he is by looking at him and the other players.
Comparison.
It's like creating a player out there. I mean, he's massive. He's uber talented. He's super young. I mean, I hope he's recovering well. I mean, our farm system has always been pretty good, but we'll see. But I think if we're not close to 500 or better at the deadline, we're probably going to be selling a couple of our veteran pitchers because they'll be bringing in some big offers. So, I hope it's not the case. I hope we're rooting for another ring. But I mean, I waited 30 plus years for that ring. I'm still okay with it right now.
Yeah, I know, man.
If they suck, I'll still go to the games.
I was still going to watch. I've been a Rangers fan since I can remember, and we used to have tickets growing up and going to the old stadium in Arlington. So it's great. It's a great atmosphere, great place to go. I like that the new stadium is actually covered, so you're not getting scorched and burned by the sun on the third base line.
Oh, dude, so much better. You almost need to bring a jacket. It's so cold in there.
It's nice.
It was worth it. I've been sunburned in those stands for so many times. There's not enough alcohol to make you not burn.
No. All right, we're going to move into our last segment, which is going to be the NBA playoffs. Now entering. All right, let's go start off with the Eastern Conference. We got the hot team right now is Detroit.
Yep, Detroit's good.
Golly.
They're very good. Cade Cunningham was legit. I mean, he snuck in as a number 1 overall pick a couple years ago. They called that draft kind of poor, and he was
money.
He was kind of not regarded as like a top tier. I mean, he was top tier talent, your number 1 overall pick, but that draft was seen as not as good.
He's prize pick talent, baby.
Man,
he's winning me some money.
He's money.
He's great.
Oh my God,
That dude puts up his PRAs are. God, he's all over the court.
I mean, he's a typical good point guard he can score, he can pass, he can rebound. He's big. He plays defense. I think that team wins the East. I think, they're going to be the heavyweight going in. Boston can always do something because they have a lot of talent over there.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, that would be my pick to come out of the East.
And that's the two teams behind Detroit are going to be the Knicks and the Celtics.
The Knicks are not going to do it.
You don't think so?
No, they have the Cowboys culture. They're going to choke.
I think the Knicks got a pretty good team, but it's hard. The East is tough. Boston's going to be there. They pick what games they want to play hard at and want to win. But Detroit's definitely, I think, going to be the number one coming out of there. They're playing really well.
Yeah, I agree.
Shit, I watched Charlotte. From
Charlotte's a fun team to watch.
Charlotte's a fun team to watch.
Brandon Miller, Con Knuppel, LaMelo.
Yes.
I mean, they have some talent on that team.
Young team.
Yeah, it's going to be an up and coming team as they mature more. I don't think they do much of a run in this year's playoffs. But I mean, I like the talent that they're building over there. I mean, they got a steal in Con Knuppel.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
He's good. He's putting points up. He was averaging, I think, like at least 22,
You should
23
see his
points
brothers.
a game.
He has like two other brothers in high school right now. One's like 6'10".
Oh my god.
He's going to be a beast too. See, I watch too much sports about stuff that is not necessary, but
Picking up the generational talent
Oh my
from
God, dude.
the other brothers.
what do you got in the West? What do
We
you got in
got
the West?
OKC and San Antonio. Those are the two big teams. OKC,
I mean,
what can we
defending.
say?
They're defending. and they're a great defensive team. They're still young. They have lots of talent.
gosh.
I'm not a big Shea Gilgeous fan, but he gets it done. I really like. I think it's Cason Wallace. I think that's a kid from Richardson. Man, they're just uber young, talented, play really good defense, and and they can score. I mean, Shea Gilgeous can put out 30 anytime he really feels like it. Now he is a flopster and he likes to draw a lot of fouls, and if they're going to call it, I can't be mad at it, I guess. So
46-15.
yeah, they're a good team, man.
And like I said, San Antonio's right behind them at 43-17.
I think San Antonio's coming to stay.
Oh man,
Wembanyama,
guy's
if he stays healthy, he is the alien as they described him when he came out his rookie
for
year.
sure.
I mean, he's unreal. I mean, he can shoot, he can handle. He's 7 foot forever. I mean, it's unreal. But I think they give them a test. He's really been a problem for OKC this year.
Yeah,
But you could still have the Warriors sneak in there with some of those veterans.
that's what I was about to say. Suns and Warriors are kind of
Suns are done.
done.
Yeah, they're one and out.
What about Houston?
I like what Houston's doing. I don't know.
Durant.
Yeah,
He put up a big game. What was it, Friday night?
I'm not sure. I didn't see that one.
I think it might have been Friday night.
I like Houston's team. I like some of their pieces that they have in place, but I don't know if they're mature enough to make a run. Kevin Durant, he is him when he needs to be, but he hasn't translated into championships.
Yeah, except I think the one big run he did was with OKC, and then I don't want to consider the Golden State just because you have other superstars on your team.
Yeah, our Mavericks shut down that OKC run.
Yeah, that was very, very nice.
Yeah, they had that good year before made it to the finals, and then
If you had to pick a team or the actual finals, who would you have in the finals?
So I'm going to say it's probably going to be definitely Detroit in the East. I think they might be the overall best team. Their record isn't the best overall, but I think that they're going to be the best overall team when it comes to finals time. And I'm going to go with the Spurs. I think the Spurs beat.
Wow.
I think the Spurs beat OKC in the Western Conference Finals and go to the championship and lose to Detroit.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a stretch. It's a stretch. I definitely won't be putting money on that, but it was definitely a stretch.
No, that's very interesting. I think you have something with the Western Conference. I think San Antonio is going to win. OKC, they're going to have a hard time. Eastern Conference Finals will probably be Detroit and the Celtics.
Probably. I don't know what Jason Tatum's status is right now.
I don't know either.
But Jaylen Brown's been carrying that team. I mean, Jason Tatum's been out all year. I don't know if he'll play this year, but
yeah,
most likely if it's for their best good, I wouldn't play him. I mean, your team's relevant without him right now. Let him rest. Let him completely heal. Don't want to get a re-injury and then have losing forever.
Oh yeah, those
I
Achilles,
mean,
man.
I know he's a game changer. I mean, he changes the outlook of the East if he's in the game. But I just think without him, I think it's going to be tough to beat Detroit.
Yeah, I think Detroit's probably going to end up.
And then I think the Spurs youth hurts them in the finals.
Yeah, I think Detroit will pull it out. It's going to be it'll be a good one, but Detroit's look good, man.
Yeah,
They're
I really like
44 and 14 right now.
I watched many of their games, which is unusual for me because I'm normally just a Western Conference guy. But
yeah,
I've watched a couple of their games. Cade Cunningham's legit. I mean,
yeah,
he is going to be the next superstar in this league.
Yeah, he looks really, really good. Consistent. Like I said, he's putting up the numbers he should. It's just exciting to finally see Detroit back, those early 2000s.
Oh, those Big Ben and them.
Yeah, Big Ben and them.
That was a defensive team.
Oh, yeah. Those guys were really
Prince.
good. Tayshaun Prince. You had Chauncey Billups.
Yep.
It was a great time for Detroit.
Rasheed
Wallace.
Yeah, those are some fun teams to watch. Those are some tough teams.
But we're gonna go ahead and call it this episode 3 over. Thanks for joining. See you guys next time. Keep it rolling. Put your bets in. Prize Picks, call us. We're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready to win something. So I'll let you, boy.
Thank you guys. Bye.
See ya.
Stay hydrated, and we'll see you at the next kickoff.